In this example, we're going to use a standard case size, and we're going to fill it with some primary packages, and we're going to calculate pallets and then container fills. We already have the size of our case. Okay, we have them introduced here, and we're going to select it to make sure that's enabled for fill, and we're going to start a new datasheet. Start from primary package. Here we're going to introduce dimensions, and we're going to work with inches because we're working with boxes in inches, and we're going to work with the primary package in inches too. So we change the units to inches. Right now we enter 13 inches, 6.7, 11.8, and they can be fit in any direction, and it's 2.2 pounds weight. Okay. We're gonna the box class here is max box. So we're gonna fill standard cases. Okay. And we have let's give it a bit of slack, 10 inches per side. We're going to load it onto a 48 by 40 pallet, and with a maximum height of 48. We calculate, and we get up to 12 boxes per pallet. And let's see how the box fill is. But we could put more primary packages here. We just have to make sure that the dimensions that were given to us were external or internal. So let's say we ask, and then they tell us, no, those are internal dimensions. So we go change data, and here, instead of using external dimensions in the standard cases palette, in pallets window, we use internal. Internal, go back here, calculate again, and we get the same too. It doesn't work. So let's close the window, open a new one, enter the dimensions again, change units, 13 by 6.7 by 11.8. Okay. Max box, fill standard cases, 48 by 40 pallet. Let's try again. This time we were able to fit 4. And the difference was that if we had to open a new window for it to be able to understand that we're using internal dimensions in the standard cases. Okay, so we have these 3 pallets. We see that this one is pretty good. Okay, it was able to fit 12 boxes per pallet. So we're going to test it and see how this pallet fits in containers. So we go to Tools, Fill Container. We have two ways to open a new fill container window. But if we can do it through the Tools menu, or we can do it through a new data sheet. Okay, we're going to try Tools because in this way we're going to load the pallet that we've already selected onto the container fill window. Fill container, there it is. We have the pallet loaded already. In amount of 0, if we use 0, it means that we're going to load as many pallets as possible into a 20-foot container. We click on this tab, container tab, and we calculate our first container, and then we have where we could fit 20 pallets, and each pallet has 12 boxes. Okay. We can test the 40-foot container too. Okay. Same here. 40 high cube. The difference is mostly in the height, so it's going to fit the same amount of pallets as the normal 40. And we're going to test the 53 too. There we go. So what we did was we started from primary package. We filled a standard box size, okay, and we put those boxes on top of a pallet, and we loaded those pallets onto a container. You can print this report here, okay, and you can also print the report of the pallet itself. I go to detailed report, and you can print this too. See the different pallet views and so on.